Hello and welcome to my channel, Strategy Insights. Today I'm going to be doing my first stream of Humankind for about half an hour. I'm going to be headlining the Ibn Battuta update, and it has new features including immersive names for your leaders, culture balancing, new abilities for your cultures, and a complete overhaul to line of sight. So I haven't seen any of these changes yet. I've played recently in the last month or so, but haven't seen these changes yet, so looking forward to seeing those. So let's get into it. So I'm just thinking about a lot of new cultures to pick from, and recently Mississippi as well.
Our universe contains another day, another dawn of humankind. It is time to finish breakfast, give a rousing speech, and leap into the future.
Okay. So we've started with our tribe here. We need to figure out where we're going to settle. So we're just going to be exploring at this point. And we need the influence statistic to actually settle down. So we need to find something on the map that contains that bonus. And we found something there, so we'll go and have a look.
Delicious. Though next time, it might be better if you washed it first.
So it's just food, but that's going to provide us more population for our tribes. That'll be useful later on. Let's see what we can find here. Yeah, and that's been enough to give us some more population growth for a tribe. So I think what I might do now, I'm not sure this is the best thing to do, but I'd quite like to just split off at this point. And you've got two different scouting units you can use, cover more ground, pick more things up, compete better with the other players. It's usually what I do. Not sure it's optimal, but we'll see. And also it's just kind of spreading out risk, I suppose. You don't want to get wiped out early game. More food. More food. We're getting a lot of food.
This way.
Acknowledged.
Is that tech or culture? I think it might be tech.
Even those who have disappeared may have done something.
No, it's both. So we can now claim some territory. And the tooltip's saying that here or here is good. I'm thinking early growth. Usually I go for growth in these kind of games like Civilization, as growth just gets your economy going. But we've got a choice to make here. And that's giving us an entirely new army there, so more growth. More growth is always good. Trying to decide whether to settle at this point. So do a bit more scouting first. So that's actually, it looks like it's more food there. So I think we'll wait. And that takes 5 turns if we look closely. That takes 5 turns to actually make the outpost. And that would take 3 turns. So it might be better to set up fast actually. Yeah, I'm thinking speed is probably the best thing. So we'll set up here, I think. We can focus on growth later on. And next turn. I picked up some more culture, which is good. So I'm hoping to
It's one of those moments that make
unlock
you
a new
feel
civilization
like a
as
small
soon as we
thing on a
can.
wondrous planet.
Try and beat the AI to the punch, because I like to get the bonuses before the AI when I can. We're just going to continue scouting, see what we can find. Looks like we've got a battle down there. Do that in a minute. What are we... That's a bear. Okay, so we're going to try to run away here, if we can. I don't see any point fighting that. And we'll explore west of this. Oh, more food. Good. And our outpost will be set up next turn.
By building an outpost, claiming territory is this easy. The trick, of course, is keeping it.
I'm trying to get to the ancient era now, I think. So we need to get some growth, I think, ideally, to do that. That's a permanent, I think that's a permanent boost to food outposts, food output, so that'll be really good to get. Oh, I didn't see that before. Yeah, we'll try and get that. So we've nearly reached our growth star there, I think. 2 turns. And that should unlock a new culture for us. I think we'll try and settle this group in the outpost if we can, because I think that will give us some early growth. So we click disband here, I think that will give us more population here, which will lead to growth. Did that work? Not sure that worked. Anyway, we've gotten the growth star. And unlock the new culture. Okay, so unfortunately we've missed the punch on some of those civilizations. Didn't get the Nubians, Olmecs, Phoenicians, or Zhao Chinese. But there's still plenty of others that we can choose here. And we're going to do that. We'll do that as soon as we can. Ah, extra combat strength on. That seems better than it used to be. I think it used to be just cavalry with Hittites, but now it's every unit. So they've changed many of these cultures, as I mentioned earlier, with the culture balancing changes. Just spend a minute trying to choose civilization. I'm tempted by the military strength, to be honest. We'll go with the strength. And we also get plus 20 food, industry, money, and science on each owned city per occupied city. It's a bit of a puzzling way of putting it, but okay.
Not everything worth appreciating was forged by human hands. Ah, the challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that So you want to skip the benefits of the market and move ahead as militarists? Let me grab the popcorn and sit back.
Okay, they've changed to scouting units. Interesting. We'll move him here, get him transferred to the outpost, and we'll keep scouting in the east. And we can, it says that we can turn this outpost into a city, but yeah, so we'll do that as soon as we can. And
place to store food.
I always get my culture going early, so get our pottery workshop going. Now I think since we're a military civilization, we'll get some archers. We'll go with archers.
Come over here.
So we have 2 pop there at the moment. I want to see if this actually increases the population. It should do. Yeah. Yeah, we have 3 there now. So I think that's worth doing. But we need to keep scouting in the east as well. So I want to keep picking things up.
Off we go. Over this way.
And go to our new city and just sort out the economic priorities. So I want, as I said before, I want to get some good growth here because we're not really getting any growth. there at all at the moment, which isn't good. And then we'll focus on production. I always focus on food and production in 4X games like this, because they usually lead to all the other things. That's just how it works most of the time.
Let's go. Will do.
We've got our pottery workshop there, so our culture has gone from nothing to 16, which is better than nothing. And now we need to focus on farming, because we're still growing very slowly there. So we'll get some farming districts built. Looks like I've found another civilization here, so think about trying to conquer them soon, get some people, and remove a threat. But not getting ahead of ourselves yet.
Over this way.
But we are playing as a military civilization, so that makes sense. Actually, I think I'd like to scout closer to see what culture they are.
Follow me. Follow me.
And again, we're just keeping scouting as much as we can, so we can explore the map. We'll know where to send our units in the future.
So these are the Cho. With luck, they'll prefer thinking and meditating to unleashing their chariots.
Oh, okay, it's not Zhao, it's Cho apparently. So there you go.
Off we go. Come over here.
Oh dear. I'm right next to a mammoth there, it looks like. Well, I can't run away now. Oh, I can apparently. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh god. Another animal.
Let's go.
A lot of animals. I see an empty lair there. If I could raise that, remove an obstacle later on.
Off we go.
Maybe get something for it. Yeah, they get 10 gold as well.
No fear.
Can't seem to... Okay, so these are the Cho. We'll have a look at our capital again. So we've built our district now. So I can move the farmer there for more food, but it won't actually increase the speed of growth. So we'll keep a worker here, so we can keep growing. And we'll get archery soon. Once we get archery, we'll start prioritizing training some units.
We would all benefit from growing closer, don't you think? There is some merit in
No,
this.
he's offering a non-aggression pact, but we're not interested because we're going to be attacking him anyway. For the moment I'm playing on the normal difficulty, but I was thinking at some point in the future might try it on the highest or on a higher difficulty once I've gotten more used to the game. I think we'll go with calendar there. Can we get the granary and improve our growth? So we're going to want that at some point in the future. And it's a relatively low tiered text, so it's easy to get.
Let's go.
The Phoenicians are famed for their good ships and smart traders.
And we just met the Phoenicians
Best
as
to
well.
watch your coastlines and your coffers.
We've got the archery technology now. So once we've built our farmer's quarter, we can think about building some new units.
Something to make our affairs more civil?
That is unlike. I can go for that.
Over this way.
Yeah, so we found another animal sanctuary here. I think it doesn't seem to be defended, so we can probably loot that.
Over this way.
And we'll keep exploring with with our units.
We'll wait here.
Okay, I'm entering his territory now. I've got 22 gold for sacking that. And we can finish that with gold. And now we can start training some units. And we'll keep focusing on growth for a bit, but I think we do want to be getting some more production there soon.
This proposition should be in all. Demonstrate genuine fairness.
Come over here. Okay. Yes, sir.
Another sanctuary.
No fear.
It's right next to the one we found before. More free gold, I guess. Yeah, I think we've really got to keep focusing on growth, otherwise we're not going to grow at all here. So we'll just keep doing that. And we've got our first civic. And I like the idea of getting more culture at that point, because that policy costs 20, but it will pay itself off in 4 turns, so that looks good to me.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
And we can do this as well. Okay, so I really need to be getting back at this point and settling the locations next to my capital. And we'll go for outpost creation.
That seems to leave a lot of
And that will
interpretation,
stabilize
right and
our
wrong. Not to mention yours
civilization.
and mine.
I think I was a bit overzealous with the scouting, actually. Never mind.
Follow me. Let's go.
We can get our archers to set up an outpost for us. Right, froze for a minute there, I was getting a bit worried. No, it didn't. I don't think it reduced my population when I got the archers. Strange. I did. Yeah, it has now.
Something to make our affairs more...
Demonstrate genuine fairness, and anything is possible.
We don't have anything to trade, so there's no point doing that at the moment.
Follow me.
See, they're starting to get in our way now. So they're selling right next to us. It's pretty annoying.
Off we go.
I'm going to try and set up our second outpost soon. Again, I think we'll go for speed on that. Try and set up here, I think. Now that will only take 2 turns. We can go there. And it will boost our capital and our capital production. Try and avoid them here.
Okay.
I have a proposition for... I can go for that.
And I think we might try and set up a second outpost here, and we can start challenging his borders. And that will only take 2 turns. I think we'll go here.
Charge!
Got enough edit there, and I think get some more archers in Hattusa. One more turn until those are set up.
Right.
Burn that.
Strike first. Strike hard. Acknowledged.
And I think this guy will come north now and help with setting up a third outpost. Yeah, that looks like a good place actually, I think.
All right.
We'll go with domestication so we can get access to horses. And we've just developed 2 outposts. We can use the points that we've acquired, culture, to attach them, grow our borders. And we've got more territory now. So that's formally ours now, that land, and we'll have more production and a bit more food. So it puts us in a considerably better position. Okay, I think I'll end the stream there. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe, because it helped my channel massively. And I'll see you in the next play.